Welcome. In this video, we will explore feminism, one of the most influential political and social movement in modern history. We will understand what feminism is, its key concept, and the major school of feminist thought, including liberal, socialist, radical, and eco-feminism. Feminism is a movement and an intellectual tradition that seek equality between women and men in political, economic, social, and cultural life. It challenges discrimination based on gender and advocates equal rights, equal opportunities, and equal dignity for everyone. For centuries, women faced unequal treatment in education, employment, property ownership, voting rights, and political participation. Feminism emerged to challenge these inequalities and demand justice, freedom, and equal citizenship. The primary goals of feminism, including achieving gender equality, ending discrimination and violence against women, promoting equal opportunities, protecting reproductive rights, and ensuring women's full participation in every sphere of society. Feminism developed through different historical waves. The first wave focused on legal rights, especially women's suffrage. The second wave addressed workplace equality, family roles, and reproductive rights. The third wave emphasized diversity and identity, while the fourth wave uses digital activism to combat gender violence and discrimination. Patriarchy is a social system in which men hold primary power and authority in families, politics, religion, and the economy. Feminists argue that patriarchal structure often create unequal opportunities and reinforce gender discrimination. Patriarchy can appear in many forms such as unequal wages, underrepresentation of women in leadership, restriction on women's choices, and traditional gender roles that assign different expectations to men and women. Misogyny refers to the hatred, prejudice, or discrimination against women. It can be expressed through harmful stereotypes, harassment, violence, exclusion, or practice that treat women as inferior. Gender refers to the socially constructed roles, behavior, and expectation associated with being male, female, or other gender identities. Unlike biological sex, gender is shaped by cultural and society and can vary across different communities and historical periods. Sex refers to the biological characteristics such as chromosome and reproductive organs. Gender refers to social expectation, role, and identities. Feminist scholars distinguish this concept to explain how many inequalities arise from social norms rather than biology. Feminist thought has developed into several theories. Four of the most influential are liberal feminism, socialist feminism, and radical feminism, and eco-feminism. Each explain the causes of women oppression differently and propose different solutions. Liberal feminism argue that women should enjoy the same legal and political rights as men. It believed inequality can be reduced through legal reform, equal education, equal employment opportunities, and anti-discrimination laws. Liberal feminism support equal pay, equal access to education, political representation, and protection under the law. They believe democratic institutions can achieve gender equality through gradual reform rather than revolution. Socialist feminism argue that women oppression results from both patriarchy and capitalism. It believed that economic inequality and gender inequality are closely connected. Socialist feminists emphasize equal economic opportunities, recognition of unpaid domestic work, fair wages, social welfare, and shared household responsibilities. They argue that both economic and social system must change. Radical feminism views patriarchy as the primary source of women oppression. It argues that male dominance exists in nearly every institution, including the family, culture, religion, and politics. Radical feminists seek deep structural changes in society. They focus on ending gender violence, challenging traditional gender roles, oppressing sexual exploitation, and transforming institutions that reinforce male dominance. Ecofeminism explored the relationship between the oppression of women and the exploitation of nature. It argued that systems of domination often harm both women and the environment. Ecofeminists advocate environmental sustainability, gender justice, and respect for all forms of life. They believe that protecting nature and promoting equality are interconnected goals. While liberal feminism emphasizes legal inequality, social feminism focuses on economic justice. Radical feminism challenged patriarchal power structure, and ecofeminism linked gender equality with environmental protection. Together, these theories provide different perspectives on achieving gender justice. Feminism has contributed significantly to expanding women's voting rights, improve access to education, increasing workplace equality, raising awareness of gender violence, and promoting human rights across the world. Critics argue that some feminist theories may overlook cultural differences, class, race, and men's issue. Feminist scholars have responded by developing more inclusive approach that recognize diverse experiences and identities. Feminism is not a single theory but a collection of ideas united by the goals of achieving gender equality. Understanding its concept and different theoretical approaches help us analyze how societies can become more just, inclusive, and equitable for everyone.
If you are still watching, I hope you are finding this content useful. Please like and share this video, subscribe to the channel and share your thought in the comment. Your support motivates me to create even more content like this.